Hey, this is Jim for SDC International Shipping. I'm here with Rob, the general manager of SDC. Rob, as always, we get a lot of questions at the website, people calling, people offline. They have a lot of questions. I thought I could ask some of them to you here online. You can answer them, and we can give people a better insight into what goes into the whole process of international moving. Let's say we have a house, 2 bedroom or 4 bedroom, and we have the usual items. When all of this is packed together, what is actually incurring the cost? Is it the weight of all of it, or is it how much can fit into a container, the density of it? How does that work?
Okay, there's a couple parts to the answer to that question. That's a great question. So first of all, I'm going to, and let's assume this is not a domestic or a over the road move like Canada or Mexico. Let's assume it's overseas. The first thing is I want to understand what the needs are. There might be some delicate items, lots of fine art. There could be china, glass curio cabinets, statues, things of that nature. I want to know about that because that matters a tremendous amount. Secondly, it comes down to volume. More importantly, it comes down to how much space is going to be occupied. Do I need a 20-foot container? Does this client need a 40-foot or a 40-foot high cube? What is truly necessary? It could be LCL, less than container groupage that we do. And it's easy for some companies that may or may not really be in this business to just go with a low price and say, yep, it's 200 cubic feet, when in reality it's 1,100 cubic feet and the price is completely different. So that's what's important. That's what we try to look at so that we get the pricing right for our clients.
I know a lot of people, usually there's one or two items that might keep you up late at night, tossing and turning, thinking about moving it, let's say from here in the United States to another country, Europe or wherever. Let's say we have an antique piece of furniture with some glass, a type of china cabinet, 100 plus years old. What happens with something like that? Do we have to take out extra insurance to protect that? Does it get a special type of container built for it? How does that work?
So sometimes, so there are basically three different levels of protection for things that are substantial. One is our basic wrapping and protecting, which is very substantial. It's very robust. And then we might jump up to soft crating, where I'm not using wood, but I am going to crate this item. Could be artwork. It could be, again, a statue. It could be, a cabinet. And then we'll move up to, depending on the value and what the client would like, we can move up to a custom built wood crate. That's hard crating. We do this all the time for artwork and statues and things of that nature.
I see. Actually, you have moved a museum or two before, haven't you?
Absolutely. We moved from museums from Europe to the United States back to Europe. Some pretty neat stuff. Yeah. So, we have the ability to make sure that everything goes from point A to point B and remain in the same condition. That's the bottom line.
I see. Now, if someone watching this, if they want to reach out to you directly for some help with this to get started, going through the whole process, is that possible?
Absolutely. I mean, you can reach out to me directly. I'm Robert, and our number is 1-800-779-3962. My direct office extension is 116. Or you can reach me by email, robert@sdcinternationalshipping.com.
Okay, great. Rob, I appreciate the time. And it's great that you do that. I know you're the manager, so I know you have a lot of things going on over there, but I'm sure sometimes people watching the video, you feel comfortable with the person on the other side and you'd like to contact them directly. So that's great.
That's a whole idea.
For those of you watching, if this information has been helpful to you, go ahead and click the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Rob.